What's going on, y'all? This is Chris Saunders, aka CSProductions.29. You are loved, you are valued, and you are appreciated. I've got my coffee. It's late at night. It's going to be a late night and got to get up fairly early tomorrow morning, but I'm going to try to grind out several songs and videos tonight. And first off, we are going to check out the making of Guillotine by Jon Bellion. I'm super excited for this. I've seen this several years ago, but really excited to dive back into this with you all and kind of start this Jon Bellion journey of just diving into more of his music. I love the creative process and seeing other artists and how they think through things and how they create just their music or what's going on through their head. And so I'm really excited for all of us to dive into this as well. It's a little longer, so they're gonna be two parts. So I'm gonna do a part 1 and a part 2. And yeah, let's jump into this. So as mentioned earlier, this is the making of Guillotine, a song by Jon Bellion. If you haven't seen that reaction, I'll be sure to have it linked in the description down below so that you can go ahead and check that one out. But let's dive into this. Make sure it's not muted. Let's go.
But I want to use kind of like disco-y, really rich, like 70s live-y drum.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Because you're in between, I want to be in between the pockets to get it really moving before he lays the bass in.
Right.
Going up in the studio a few weeks later.
Yo. What's up, man? How are you? Yeah, how you doing? Good to see you, man. Yeah. Good boy.
Yo, what up?
Ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
How you doing, man?
Good, how's it going, man?
Welcome back. Good to see you, for sure.
All that stuff's just intimidating to me. Like so much going on.
It's just been labeled like 70s disco drums.
Yeah.
Did you guys get them last night?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, these are the MIDI mapping should be in there. So let's get those all loaded up.
Okay, cool.
Turn it up.
This will fly on their own. It's doing its own thing. All you need is just him swimming with the bass line, just going he's so far in the back of it that you kind of like that no top line guitars or anything over it. Really, the focal point of the whole rhythm of the chorus would be Mark's bass line. Yeah, I gotta give him a call. Just have him swimming through that. It's just disgusting.
It's crazy. Like a couple of things come to mind. I would love to at some point just like actually know like all the different dials and controls and different things, how they work, but then also how you can really incorporate them to mix a song and make it sound good. But then one thing that's just really cool about this, like it just started up here in Jon Bellion's head. He had this idea, this rhythm, this melody, and then a lot of people probably didn't know, like he was literally in a microphone recording his voice, kind of a slight beatboxing, or is it also called kind of like scatting? Not really scatting, but just using his vocals, right, to kind of come up with a beat, and then using the drum pad, and it's going from there. And he has an idea in his head of someone he wants to collaborate with, a friend who's a bassist, is what he just said.
Yo, I got some drums that are gonna offend you.
Okay.
I need a jamming bass line, and I need you here soon, or my life can't be complete. I need your funk. I need your mega righteousness right now. Can you come through within the next like 45?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. All right, I'll see you in a little bit.
Let's go.
Peace. I'm at a point in my career where I need collaboration to like keep me moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The first 3 albums, I'm all alone, You know, and every time I might be standing over the record being like, oh, it has to be this way, it has to be that way, but sometimes, even with Mark, it's like, you know what, you do a bass line that you think will be dope, here's the parameters. I need it to swim, you need that classic knock that I need, it needs to move in an organic way, but like, maybe I'm just going to try to fit to what you do, because I'll think of something different.
Crazy. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for short note. I have some drums. So I was messing around with like some chord progressions and some topics. I wrote a little something, whatever on the piano. Had like melody ideas, this, that, and the third. Nothing's concrete, but first I want to attack this drum section. We're gonna have to find a way to kind of to meld the two worlds. There's a really pretty progression that we have within these drums. Just want to be drum and bass lines, so we have to figure out a way when we're going to bring it in and we're going to take it out. But just the drums for now, just do you. Two bar, solid, disgusting, to the level. Just really, really, really far in there, kick and snare conversated bass line. But you, whatever.
Before he jumps in here, I think it's cool. One thing that he touched on earlier is, you know, he's at a point in his career, right, where he needs that collaboration, just like some of those different ideas and just the collaboration and thought process of other people to really move him forward. But one thing that comes to mind is, I think so often that can be that can be all of us, right? Whether it's whatever our career may be, or just hobbies or things we enjoy. Sometimes we need friends, we need people. We just need to collaborate with other people to bounce ideas off, hear their wisdom, hear their words, hear their guidance, their inspiration, whatever the case may be, right? To help us sometimes move forward. And so I think it's really cool. So let's see what he's about to jump in. Let's see what you got. Let's get some bass on the track. I love it.
Keep playing. The groove is so dope that I almost wouldn't even want to distract it with words. I'm like, even in the chorus, vibes.
And then it just builds.
We were writing when I was writing it yesterday, I'm getting to a punchline, and if the punchline can get to it before the hook actually drops, let the hook be some scatting. Let the hook just vibe off of what you're doing. Lay that down. See this?
Like it's crazy. He collaborates with his friend here who's bassist, and just by letting the bassist just have the freedom to just, as he mentioned, like within the parameters, just do his thing. It's like from there, he's already like, Jon is now like hearing a melody, has an idea. He talked about the punchline and just like the chorus and everything. And it's just like that extra inspiration through the collaboration to then like build upon the song. I just love that. It's so cool to me. I'm gonna go back 5 seconds.
Lay that down. See this problematic man? An absolute problem of a human being that is Mark Williams.
Can you give me, just like loop it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. Now you hear the produced version of it.
That sound that you got.
Really quickly, a subtlety that I noticed in there. So I've mentioned it a couple times in some reactions, but just when it comes to my practicing. But something you may not have noticed, once he kind of, I think he said his name is Mark Williams, the bassist, got a groove, you'll hear a click track or a metronome, right, at the tempo of the song. Yes, there's the bass or the drums and the beat or initial part of the beat that Jon had created to kind of keep him on cadence. But you start using metronome just because it's like, now we're going to start recording this and it's got to be perfect. It's just the little details, like it's got to be perfect. Everything's got to be on rhythm and on the same pace and beat. And so there's a click there as a metronome to help Mark Williams as he did his portion. But this is, I just love the collaboration. This is awesome.
That sound that you guys made, the joint off the game plan.
Yeah.
That envelope, that same release, that same feel, but just
Okay.
low and high octaves make it full and sparsely, sort of on the one, and then the rest just juxtaposing the bass line. But,
A little syncopated.
yeah, and fall in between and pick and choose your spots though.
Alright.
Cool. I'm thinking, how can we preserve the prettiness you came up with on the guitar? Stay there the whole time. Yeah, that's the melody. Yeah. We're rolling right now? Okay.
Like, I was gonna say this. I think a lot of people hear these studio versions of a lot of songs and just think these artists just, I don't know, have a laptop and everything's electronic and just, do whatever, mess around in some DAW system and some software and then make a song. And I think a lot of people don't really realize how talented these folks are. Yes, some songs may be created like that, but just using, whether it's their vocals, their instruments, whatever the case may be, playing multiple instruments, collaborating with others, and being like just understanding music so well. Whether they know the theory or not, they just understand the instrument and the sounds and like are able to collaborate with people and then come up with like beautiful melodies and then just like seeing the journey. There's so much that goes on within the journey that we as consumers don't see. And that's another reason why I just love this so much.
Yeah. We're rolling right now? Okay. Because that first melody is crazy against the... Let's see.
Sleep on me, feel the something in my heart, just breathe.
That's...
Sleep on me, feel the rhythm in my chest, just breathe.
That's the pattern. That's gotta be the pattern.
I will stay, so the something rhymes with stay.
Then go into that pre.
Because you tell me I'll take to my something. There's bones in my something. There's bones in my closet. There's bones in my closet. Bones in my grave. Bones in they. Let them down, let they. There's bones in my closet. Dun 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 da da dun.
Yeah, that's such a nice melody.
There's bones in my closet, but you end up anyway. There's bones in my closet, but you hang stuff anyway. In my closet.
That's awesome. I just absolutely love that. It's like you see him, he's got a piece of the melody just from jamming out with his friend on the guitar, and then he's now piecing it together on the piano and just like freestyling and figuring out just the cadence of the melody now, the lyrics of the melody, and they're just flowing, you know, and it's just so beautiful to me. So I want to wrap up part 1 right there for the making of Guillotine by Jon Bellion. But I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. Does this fascinate you as much as it does for me? And then it's just like, I just find it to be so beautiful and just so cool, and to really see how talented these folks are, and just the work and dedication that goes into it. But I'm going to wrap up part 1 right there. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video in the future. And let's dive in right now to part 2. Wrap this up. The making of Guillotine by Jon Bellion. I'll see you on part 2. Peace.